taking a major toll on the auto industry. Car sales are plummeting more than 50% year over year, according to one estimate. The cost of a stalled production hitting Detroit's big three, that's Ford, GM, and Fiat Chrysler. They've gotten hit hard. Ford and GM reportedly burning through up to $150 million a day from their factories as they remain idle. Joining us right now is the national transportation expert and auto journalist, Michael Caudill. Michael, good to see you. The auto sector just getting crushed right now. How would you assess things?
Well, I think there's two sides to the coin on this. Good morning, and thank you for having me on. Right now, we're looking at estimates for the month of April at around 650,000 units of new vehicles being sold here in the United States. I think that's a good sign given where we were a month ago when estimates were 80 to 90% vehicles not being sold. The hardest hit places in the country right now are where the pandemic is hitting the strongest. So New York is at 79% in the negative, in the red spot, not looking good. But then if you move to the Sun Belt states, numbers are looking good. Phoenix at 22 in the red. You look at Texas, truck sales are through the roof. So it's actually a good time to buy a car, but it's really bleak as far as total sales volume goes here in the U.S.
Jagan McDowell.
But in terms of the cash position, Michael, and what these companies, particularly Ford and GM, have done to shore up their finances, Ford in its earnings report the other day said that it has a cash level that it could get through the rest of the year, I believe, even if they didn't restart their plants.
That's correct, yes. The automakers will get through this, and I think it's because they're doing things that are creative on the sales front right now. So right now we're looking at almost 50% of dealerships across the country are closed down, but they're all opening up. And earlier in the week, Mark Fields was on. We're talking about the industry opening back up right around May 18th. My sources inside at all of the automakers, they're pushing dealers right now. Incentives are pretty strong out there. Deferred payment is helping customers. So we are seeing consumers look at buying vehicles. And the best part is you don't even have to go to a dealership now. They will literally allow you to buy a vehicle at your house, fill out the paperwork, and deliver it to you to start driving.
Ryan Payne, quick jump in here.
Yeah, Michael, just a quick question. What about some of the international manufacturers? Are any of them under pressure here that may go out of business with, the fact that right now, obviously, shoring up capital is a big thing?
Yeah, well, so that's a great question. And yesterday we saw an announcement by Ford Motor Company that they're going to be pulling the reins back on some of their manufacturing processes over in China, obviously, given the situation. Europe is being hit harder than the U.S. For some reason here in the U.S., our sales are staying still at that roughly 50% mark on the negative side, but we're definitely going to be making some positive moves here in the future.
Michael, thanks very much for your insights. Great to see you this morning. Michael